The Sandfury trolls out in Tanaris. Well, more specifically, right in front of Farrak. Are a pretty interesting mob if you ask me, and they've been heavily requested to do on this series. So, today I figured why not head out to Farrak and kill 500 of the Sandfury trolls. I don't know exactly how I want to do this. I think I'm just going to go in between the 3 little settlements and just clear them out. But let's not waste any time. Let's just get right into this and cut down our first fire collar. Oh, with, of course, the chromatic sword. How could I almost forget? So these fire collars and axe throwers might be a little bit more annoying than the other ones just because they do have a ranged attack. So they might be a little bit more tedious to group up, but I mean, they're mid-level 40 elites. Shouldn't be too difficult at all. I don't remember how I know that. I think it's from a quest in Gadget Sand, but I know these dudes worship Gazrilla, the, like, giant white hydra that's inside Farrak. They, like, worship him like a god. I don't know, I think that's kind of interesting, but when it comes to their loot tables, it's not too crazy, but they are elites, right? So even though their raw loot table only has things like healing potions and mage weave cloth and stuff, well, they are elites, so they do have a slightly increased chance for blues and purples. And being in the mid-level 40s, they have a chance at some of the best purples in the entire game. So, I don't want to get my hopes up or anything, but, you know, we haven't seen a purple on this series yet, so could today be the day? Probably not, but we're going to find out. Yeah, these guys should not be difficult at all. And they are humanoids, so it's going to be a mage weave farm, which is great because mage weave is selling for a decent chunk right now on my server. It's actually like the second most valuable cloth right behind rune cloth right now, so. But as far as other loot, the only mob that has a couple blues on their loot table are the hide skinners. The hide skinners have like the hide skinner leg plates and stuff, but mostly they're very similar. What else is interesting about these dudes? Oh yeah, their tusks are black. I know that might seem like a little weird thing, but when I was a kid I noticed that. They're the only trolls in the game with black tusks. You can't model your own tusk to have these, or your own troll to have these black tusks. And I don't think there are any other trolls in the game with them, so. Super fun fact there. No like giant, you know, big ticket items off these guys, but definitely the chance for them. You know, if we get an Edgemaster's handguards, I will straight up get up and dance for like 45 minutes. Which they do technically have a chance for, so. As long as we interrupt the fire collars, AoEing shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I gotta say, I love farms where, you know, I don't have to run around for 45 minutes to find a mob. They're all grouped together like this. I'm really looking forward to this. This seems very nice and chill. Even if it's not the craziest gold per hour, I needed a nice chill farm today. 3 mage weave cloth, 2 mage weave cloth, and some troll sweat. We're gonna get some flasks of mojo today, but unfortunately they're only really used for like a kind of a useless quest. So I don't think we're gonna make too much gold off of them. Unfortunately. Casters are so annoying, bro. It's just these two. It's just the fire collar and the axe thrower. You know, they're not gonna be bad, just a little tedious. I can already tell they're the rock in the shoe of this farm. Let's go get this one down, and then I guess, I don't know, we'll go check out that little settlement. I did get a ZG buff, I didn't even notice. I guess I accidentally picked that up on the way here. Always happy for that. More mage weave. Mage weave and silk. I think for some reason mage weave is selling for more than silk on my server right now. It's a little weird if you ask me. This is the small camp. That's the medium camp, and then that's the big camp. So probably most of the farm will be done at the big camp today. But when we need a change of scenery, we can pop over to a different camp. One of the first purples I ever got, I think the first purple I got in Classic was from the Dune Walkers, the people over there. I got the Dazzling Longsword, and I sold it for a whole 35 gold. I was very happy on that. What are you hiding up here? I wonder how long this mob's been alive. This mob has probably been in this little room for like 6 months. Just chilling. I bet you I'm the only person to come up here in like a year. Ooh, and he was hiding with a nice little green lunar slippers of the whale. Those look cool. I like those. I see everything from up here. Alright, well, let's just keep going. Alright, so I think, yep, this is 99 kills in, and nothing interesting so far, unfortunately. 1 green. That's it. It's kind of crazy, so... I don't know. I'm not disheartened, but I'm a little worried. But that's okay, because we're 1 Edge Masters away from this being the best farm ever, right? So, either way, I came back up here to try to visit our friend, because I like this spot. Let's pop Recklessness. I don't know why I was casting Slam there. And for our 100th Sandfury troll kill, we get 2 silver, 20 copper. Alright, this is a lot of fun. This is super chill. I'm having a good time doing this. I don't know, I think I've been here for like a little under an hour, but I did get up and feed my dog, so I don't know. This is going to be stupidly chill, so what are we waiting for? Let's get right into it. I'll see you guys when we're at 499 total kills. Alright guys, here we are, 499 total kills. This was not bad at all. These mobs are super grouped up. They don't do any crazy, spells or annoying attacks or anything. And on top of that, I managed to see another war leader Krasilak spawn up here, so we should be getting a guaranteed something, right? So I'm a little sick of the desert, so without further ado, let's kill this guy and get back to Stormwind. So let's pop Recklessness. Then, without further ado, for our 500th Sandfury troll, we get 3 silver, 80 copper, and some brigade leggings of power. Very nice. You love to see it, but not as much as I love to see all the loot. So I will move it over, and I will catch you guys in Stormwind. Alright guys, here we are in Stormwind, and looking at the kills here, we got 191 of the Sandfury Axe Throwers, 165 of the Fire Callers, 142 of the Hide Skinners, and 2 of the rare War Leader Krassilak. So I thought it was pretty cool we could finish up the kills with him. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the good stuff. So looking at the loot, let's just get right into it. There's so much. I mean, they were humanoid elites, so we got a crazy amount of raw gold, a crazy amount of greens, crazy amount of cloth, just a crazy amount of loot, honestly. It was a crazy farm, so let's not waste any time. 1 steel lockbox, 1 pattern guardian cloak, 1 aquamarine, 208 silk cloth, 237 mage weave cloth, as well as all these greens, which none of them are too notable if I'm being honest. The only one that I think is super cool is, I think the shield looks cool. And it is of the tiger, so strength, agi, but I mean, unfortunately, a lot of warriors aren't prot, you know, in the 30s nowadays, so not too crazy there, but I do like how it looks, so. Scrolls of Spirit, Superior Healing, 4 Superior Healing Pots, and 1 Journeyman's Backpack, which is actually crazy rare. That's like 0.1%, so it's like a weird, like I'm kind of happy I won that, but at the same time, it's like, bro, is that where my luck's going? Like, come on. And then we get to all these vendorables that start here, just because we're going to have to make 2 trips today, but we did get 156 Troll Sweat and then 61 Flasks of Mojo, which really aren't worth anything except to the vendor. Right, and we did, I think we broke our record today for the most gold. So we got 35 gold, 55 silver, 21 copper. But when we vendor all of these crazy vendorables, we get up to a nice... Yeah, dude, I think we broke our record today. 62 gold and 4 silver. And I know some of you guys are like, Brock, why are you getting excited? You have like 20 grand. And that's true. But, you know, a lot of things take time to sell. And, you know, it's kind of a hassle, right? But with raw gold, I do get excited because, you know, you're just straight up getting gold. You're just right-clicking and getting money. So that's very easy. But anyways, what's not easy is going and listing all of these auctionables. And getting into the auctionables today, let's just start out with the silk cloth. One of my favorite items to sell in the whole game is cloth because it sells very quickly. So 3 silver a pop for a silk cloth. Let's get all that up there. Mage Weave is at 4 gold. Sorry. Mage Weave is at 4 silver a pop today. We'll do 11 stacks there. Then getting into the greens today, there are really so much that we're just going to do 5 gold. A lot of you guys are like, a lot of people think that I don't know, that this stuff doesn't sell or that I don't know, whatever. But the truth is, guys, if it doesn't sell, I just disenchant it. And then I undercut the other people with the enchanting materials. So this stuff does sell in one way or another. It's just, it does, you know, take time. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff takes more than a day to sell, so it's kind of hard for me to, you know, put it all in one video with the rate I'm putting these out. But I'm doing my best, and this way really does work. I mean, yeah, so I do 5 gold per green, and then if it doesn't sell, it gets disenchanted. Then I just undercut that stuff. It really works. It works for me. And maybe it's because my server is super populated or something, but that's the strat I go with. And I would recommend it if it works for you. And if it doesn't work, maybe you gotta, you know, change it up. But for me, it works. So, anyways, tons of greens there. I think I stalled that pretty well by talking. Maybe could have put them up for longer than 12 hours, but I've been awake for like 20 hours, so I'm a little tired. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and loot our Edgemasters gauntlets from this steel lockbox real quick. Just kidding. We do get an enchant formula for these shield stamina. Let's go check what this is worth. I'm curious. Sweet. 1 gold, 37 silver there. Guys, if you're looking for a super chill farm, honestly, those guys are pretty good. I think they're kind of easy to kill. I don't really know why you would be in Tanaris, but I wouldn't really go out of your way to farm those guys. You know what I mean? I think they're very interesting. And you're going to get a huge variety to loot. And I mean, you technically can get Edgemasters, clickbait, yada, yada, yada. But seriously, I mean, it is technically on their loot table. So I guess, you know, if you're feeling lucky. but in all seriousness, I think there are other farms that are better gold per hour. And I'll try to link one at the end of this video. But guys, I'm super exhausted and I'm going to start rambling. Really quick, I just want to say thank you guys for the support. Thank you for the likes and the comments. And if you're not subbed, make sure you're subbed for, you know, more videos and stuff. So, but I really do appreciate it. I'll leave my Twitch up on screen now. I'm going to start streaming a little bit here soon. I think I'm going to do a little Cyberpunk, maybe some Tarkov, but definitely a lot of TBC 2s. I'm just going to stream that all day, every day, or should I say when TBC gets announced. But I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Farrak. Good luck on your farms. Take it easy, and I will see you guys in the next one.